Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA-TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Friday.
Woohoo! TGI Friday.
I know you just got back from vacation, so I don't know if you're feeling it as much as I am, but I'm just so happy. And I don't know what I did. I tried to pin my bun down because it was very high, and now I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe we don't need to pin it down as high. I don't know what's happening here.
It's got the rock star look going on.
Thank you for pulling the camera up. Now I can see what I'm doing. Let's take another hand. We're doing hair live on the air.
There you go. I was going to say I can help you, but I think you got it. Good.
Okay, good.
Job, girl.
Ish. We'll fix it. It'll change through the hour. Thanks for being with us. David will be back on Monday. We're so happy that you're here with us, and Daisy is back today, and it's going to be a great hour.
Love being here on Fridays because it's always fun. I think, of course,
yeah,
we have some even more special guests outside.
Yes, we do. We're getting ready for a big weekend. That's right, it's St. Patrick's Day Parade weekend.
Woohoo! And Boaz is live outside, so we're excited about that.
Yes, and look at this. We had to do it, you know, the only way PTL knows how. So we're going to get some dance in. We're going to meet Miss Smiling Irish Eyes, too. And there's a pub on wheels. We got it all.
Hey, pub on wheels.
There it is.
Wheel it on in here. Come on in.
It's not far, right outside of the studio, so it's going to be a great time.
Love it so much.
We'll check in with him. And we wore our green today.
Yes.
I decided to add in some orange, so I'm like the Irish flag.
I love that so much.
Oh gosh,
great.
it's fun. It's really.
I forgot orange was.
I'm hating everything about what's happening here. It's topsy-turvy. I want to take it all out right now.
It's Friday. Let everything all hang out, Heather. It's great.
Hey, Daisy, I wanted to talk to you about this. You brought in this really cool magazine, Go Laurel Highlands, which I love that Falling Water is on the front because, of course, they are reopening for tours.
Most recognizable place, too.
And so tell us about, on this spread, look at this.
So random.
Sweet Daisy, tell us about this.
Well, what's really funny is this is probably the only time you will see me having so much joy out in the snow because I am not a cold weather girl, as many of you know. But yeah, this was from actually a Seven Springs PTL shoot last year.
Oh my gosh.
So Laurel Highlands just reached out, or Go Laurel Highlands. It's basically their visitors group, and they just reached out and said, hey, would we be able to use this picture? And of course we had to get approval and everything, but yeah, they gave KDKA a little shout out. And I mean, and most people know that my background's is in acting, so I mean, obviously print shoots and things like that I'm used to, but this was a nice pleasant surprise because I was like, really I didn't even have to, like, you know, really work for that, even though of course
you were
I was there for work. Yeah,
you were there already.
Yeah, it was a fun little surprise. Our creative director brought it up, and
now I have to ask, because you're not a cold weather girly, was this a staged snow tubing event, or did you actually go down on the snow tube?
Well, what's interesting is we don't want to
give us the details.
What's interesting is I will do it, but we had a whole waiver situation, so we don't want to go into all the details about that, but KDKA, you have to sign a waiver to be able to do certain things, and obviously you can get hurt, you know.
Snow tubing.
So I was not able to, they had to send other people down. So,
oh, okay.
And everybody thought I was being a wimp, maybe, I don't know, but it was like, I just wasn't allowed to.
You weren't allowed to.
So, but it is fun whenever that's the one time, yeah, that you will, I mean, I was smiling for joy. I was having a good time.
Snow tubing is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It is. Okay, we wanted to share something else with you. This is one of our scroll stoppers, and actually, this did make me stop. I saw this the other day, and I wanted to share it with all of you. This is an elementary school in California. They are going viral because of something they did, hoping to reunite kids with their lost items at school. And any parents, any teachers out there know that by this point in the school year, the lost and found bin is overflowing. We have received notifications from our own schools like, hey, please send your kids to go check. Well, this school in California did a fashion show with the PTA members, the Garden Hill PTA, and the teachers walking these little red carpet runways, modeling off all of the items that were left behind. And as you can see, some of the kids are running up to grab the
grab
items.
and go.
Like, oh yeah, wait, that is mine. Look at all those. How do
An
you
umbrella
forget about a favorite hoodie? How do you just not know where it is? Yeah.
I mean, I guess you leave it at like soccer
Water
practice
bottles.
or whatever in the lunchroom.
I think this is genius.
This is awesome.
This has been shared by so many different outlets, but it's also on their main page, the Garden Hill Patriots. Over 6 million views.
Wow.
And then I saw it actually from another account. So, and that one had millions of views. So a lot of people are seeing this and noticing it. We wanted to
People
share
are
that
so
with you.
creative. What a genius way.
One of the other things we wanted to share with you is a guest that has been here on PTL before. In fact, he's the one that gave me the live tattoo on my arm. Seth Holmes, he was one of the finalists on the latest season of Ink Master. Well, he just had some pretty exciting news for himself. Up until now, he has been working in another tattoo studio and, of course, doing some incredible work there.
Yeah.
But he has made the jump and the leap and decided to open his own shop.
And that is such a big, I'm sure a big dream of his.
Sure.
How exciting. Congratulations. He actually named it Sleepwalker Tattoo, which is a really cool name.
I could have fallen asleep while he was doing this, so I get it.
He should actually get, well, I don't know, he may already have Sleepwalker on his arm or something, but he
Look
should
at
get a
David.
tattoo
He's
of
like,
that.
I don't. Is this
don't know
happening?
about all this.
Ron, there is a line in here that suggests that maybe we should have Seth back on and get you a live tattoo.
Oh.
Ron, do you have any
why
tattoos?
me? No,
I don't know.
I'm
'Cause I
good.
think that they know that David will never.
I actually don't have any
Daisy.
tattoos either. And ironically, my friend, the one whose wedding we went to, she does tiny tattoos. And I was telling her, when I decide to finally decide on what I would want, it's not that I'm opposed to them. I'm too indecisive. Back in the day, I wanted a butterfly,
Oh yeah,
a dolphin. I mean,
Yeah.
could you imagine if I had like a
and I-
dolphin on or a tramp? Well, sorry.
Keep going, Daisy. Keep going. What were you saying?
Where are you going with it?
You know what I was trying to say. Or the tribal armband, all those trendy things.
I think for me also, it's the you want to get something and you're like, it's permanent. So
Exactly.
yeah, you gotta know before you do.
Yeah,
So,
maybe your kids' names or something.
I don't know.
I mean,
I
Heather's
get it.
ready for her next one too. So
I guess I never really overthought it. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frankie and I got matching tattoos back in the
Aw.
day, and I don't know. It just feels like
And once you start, you don't stop,
I
right?
get it.
Is
Like,
that-
so I think like you get one life, and I get it that like you get one body too, and maybe
Yep.
you shouldn't put artwork all over it. But I honestly am just doodling now on myself.
Yeah, it's a great form of expression. I mean, I've seen some beautiful tattoos that are incredible.
Yeah.
So
Not
I think
opposed.
it's fun.
yeah,
All right.
It's fun.
congrats to him.
All right, let's get into our Friday free-for-all. We got a lot of really good questions, and we're going to start with Janine. She wanted to know if you could be on a game show, past or present, which one would you pick? I know for Frankie, he wants to be on Family Feud in the worst way.
Yes.
I know that I cannot be on his team. He's already told me I'm off of it. So,
Why?
not good under pressure like that.
Really? Oh my, well,
Have you watched Think Think Thunk?
I mean, well, I feel
I
like
can't do it. I can't do
did a
it.
great job.
I get it. I'm actually also not great under pressure either. And I was on The Price is Right
Were you?
in 2009.
Stop it,
So
Daisy.
wait, this is a picture. So they take, a little picture that you can do beforehand where everybody gets like a memento, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of cropped out my ex-husband in the picture. So
Oh
he was
my
there.
gosh.
He was there with me.
I kind of want to see.
But he was the one, actually, he was the one that really wanted to be on Price is Right. Like, that was his jam. But I think because he said they go through and they ask you questions, right? Like, what do you do? He said he was in sales. So I think because he knew numbers, whatever, they were like, nope, we don't want this guy. And I was the crazy one that was like, I'm an actress, and if I make lots of money, I'm going to move out to LA and da-da. So they picked me because I was the wacky one that didn't give a crap. I thought he was going to get on there.
Oh my gosh.
And so I was trying so hard to find the clip. It aired in
couldn't find it?
2010. Yeah, and I know I have the CD.
Right.
But then
But who has a CD player
to
anymore?
convert it, yeah. So I will do that now that I think about it. I'm like, I've never, and I was trying to look for it online. I found the episode number, and the one the day before was available on YouTube, but yeah, so.
Well, how did you do on the show?
So, this is where I start getting sweaty. I cannot watch The Price is Right to this day because I got picked like halfway through the show, right?
Yeah.
I voted, my thing was a Pilates machine.
Oh, your prize, like
And I
the
was
thing that
the
you were trying to
girl-
guess.
Yeah, I was the girl under pressure that bid $9,999. So like the most amount of numbers you can say on The Price is Right, 9,999. I meant to say 999 because you know how people are like 629, 540, you know,
You
whatever.
added a 9.
I accidentally
And you
just
couldn't go
blanked
back.
out, and Drew looks at me and was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "What?" And you could see me saying like, "What? What did I say?" And the guy was like, "You said 9,000." And I was like, "Oh!" Like you could see that I reacted. Oh, womp,
So
womp,
you didn't.
womp.
Yeah.
So I got a consolation prize of a year's worth of coffee, which I don't really drink coffee, which is ironic, and an Amish fireplace. However, I missed a Pontiac 1966 GTO, and then ironically, the showcase had a Mustang, people.
Which
and
she
you
has
know,
now. Yeah.
but you know that. Sorry, I got really excited about this. I haven't talked about this in like forever because I was traumatized.
I feel like we need to find the clip now. I want to hear you saying $9,999.
Somebody did post it one year and was like, "Poor girl bid, you know, like this idiot or whatever," and I'm like, ugh, pressure. Ugh.
All right,
It happens.
let's get to our next question. This
Sorry.
one's from Michael, and he wanted to know if I had ever thrown out the first pitch at PNC Park. If not, let's campaign and
Okay.
tagged the Pittsburgh Pirates. I have never thrown out the first pitch. We have gotten very close to the field. We did this like,
Oh, nice.
This was many years ago, 2018, I think. They
blonde
had this,
hair still.
I know, and very short hair. This was some sort of like beer tasting event that they held at PNC Park, and it was
nice.
so much fun. We were allowed to walk the bases, and I ran, and you were not allowed to run. You were allowed to walk casually on the bases. Anyways, I say that to say that I've been on the field. We, fingers crossed, would love for PTL. I'd love for David and I to be out there. Maybe he could catch and I could throw, or vice versa. We're gonna see if we can make it
There
happen.
you go. Let's campaign. I would never want to do that because I cannot throw for anything. So I would be so embarrassing. Good.
neither can I.
You got it. I think. No, I
Lila's-
think you got it, Heather.
Lila's practicing her softball pitch, so I feel like maybe she can teach me a thing
I
or two.
think you would nail it. You and David.
Jennifer wanted to know, Daisy, how did you get your start at KDKA?
Well, interestingly enough, Jennifer, on I guess this past Wednesday, I just had my 10-year KDKA anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I started off actually on the CW green team. That's me and Chelsea back in the, and I feel like I think Erica Moke started off on the green team, a lot of people. So we would go to events. Obviously I dress up, you know, in my costumes, go to Comic-Cons. Then I hosted a show called the CW Buzz, which we talked about all the CW exciting things. Fan Nation came along, me and Richie, that was a lot of fun. And then, of course, my first PTL live show.
Oh, how
that I was thrown
fun.
into the fire. I was supposed to just watch Mikey and Selena for a week, and then like within 2 days, they were like, Mikey, or I think you went out sick, and that's why Mikey was hosting with David. And yeah, so it's actually been a lot of fun. You know, I'm very grateful to be here.
That's
and,
wonderful.
Yeah, KDKA.
I'm going to jump down to this question because I know we have some video for it. And someone said, is the Berg's Eye View on Talk Pittsburgh a local version of the Eye Opener on CBS Mornings? And this is something that we started not too long ago, maybe about a month or so ago. We love doing this on Talk Pittsburgh. You know, the whole concept was if we are talking about Pittsburgh on this show in the afternoons, we want to make sure that everybody's caught up on their headlines.
Yeah.
And so we love what they're doing on CBS Mornings. It is kind of a little bit of a mirrored version. CBS Mornings does more national headlines.
Okay.
But this is really focusing on your local headlines. Of course, the cows being found, one of them.
Important.
But we
very
really
important thing.
love incorporating this into the show and really getting the show started on the right foot so everybody's on the same page and brought up to speed on what's happening in our city.
Yeah,
in
it's like a
Western
one-stop
PA.
stop. Like
Yeah.
get your info.
Yeah.
Stay informed.
And I don't know if we have any more time. I think that's it. Okay, so we have one more. Robin, Friday the 13th is my birthday. I don't know if it's this month, but happy birthday
Happy
if it
birthday.
is. My question, have you begun thinking about vacation plans yet? We are planning our inaugural trip to Florida where we will drive with the family of 5.
The joys.
So that's our spring break. That's coming up soon. We're
that
looking
is coming
forward
up
to-
soon?
We have Frankie's dad and stepmom to see, Frankie's mom and stepdad to see, and then my aunt is now a snowbird, so we will go visit her as well. So we will do our
Very,
trip
very
of Florida.
fun. I always plan trips all the time, and because I love getting away, and especially because Mike Perry and I are trying, so we're so we're trying to get in as much vacation
As
stuff
we can.
as we can.
Oh, I love that for you. So sweet.
yeah, so you know, we always go to like Virginia Beach, Miami for Art Basel, like whatever. We're always
Anywhere you
traveling.
can go.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Oh, that's great news. Coming up on today's show, it's about to get a little more green around here. One of Pittsburgh's biggest celebrations is happening tomorrow, so we're starting the party early. Boaz is taking the festivities outside for a full-on St. Patrick's Day celebration, and he's taking us with him.
Yes, so much fun. But first, millions have watched her rock out online, and today, the Steel City gets to watch her do it live. World-renowned violinist Mia Asano is in the PTL studios, and she's giving us a sneak peek performance before her concert later tonight.
And it's Friday, March 13th. Nothing superstitious about today's show. It is all good vibes. We'll see you on the other side of the break. Don't go anywhere. Some people play the violin. This gal absolutely shreds it.
Absolutely. So Mia Asano is one of the most talked about electric violinists in the world right now, racking up millions of fans and hundreds of millions of views.
She has toured internationally, performed in arenas, and collaborated with artists across the metal and orchestral lands. And today, before her show at the Craft House Stage and Grill in Whitehall, she is here with us for a preview performance. Mia, thank you so much. I know you're coming straight from DC. We're happy to have you.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me today.
And right out of the gate, I have never seen a violin quite like this. This whole contraption where you're not even holding it.
Yeah, so it's really cool. It works similar to an electric guitar. It's a 7-string fretted Viper from Wood Violins.
Whoa.
So it has the same strings that a violin has, E, A, D, G,
Okay.
and then it has a viola C string, and then it has an F and a B flat string. So it actually plays lower than a cello.
Oh my gosh.
Man, well, I know in 4th grade I picked up a violin. I didn't stick with it. I wish I would have because I love the sound of it. So is that kind of how you got your start? You just started in elementary school?
Yeah, I was 5, and
Aw.
my family gave me the choice of violin, piano, or guitar, and I chose violin, obviously, and I think I
kind of
chose
both the
right.
guitar,
Right,
yeah.
and I think I steered down the right path eventually, and now here we are.
And when did you really take off? You realized that you had something special going for you?
Oh my gosh, I was classically trained for a really long time, and then around the age of 13, I got my first gig ever at a fashion show in Denver, Colorado, where I'm from, and they put my face on the screen, and they were like aerial dancers and photographers, and I was like, this is what I want to do
This is what
the
I
rest
wanna
of my
do.
life, and then I did.
My gosh, it is so neat. And you have your first album coming out later. Is it later this year?
It's coming out at the end of the year. I don't have a specific date yet, but it's called Lore, and I'm playing 8 songs from the album at the show tonight. Never before heard songs. It's a little risky to play 8 songs that no one's ever heard before, but
Right.
the crowd's been loving it every night of this tour, and it's been going really well, so I'm excited.
So can you explain to us a little bit about your style? Because you're not just the typical violinist, right?
This is true. I was classically trained. I have a deep love for that. In college, I studied jazz, R&B, fiddle music, like everything. And now I'm a rock metal shred lady. But what I love about it is the violin is capable of so many different styles of music, and it spans so many different cultures and genres and everything. And so I'm trying to become the best I can be at every style. My favorite style happens to be metal and rock.
You know, I think when people watch some of your videos, they may see someone truly talented, but you are also using this platform now to spread more awareness. Mental health is huge for you. And also, I read here something about your guitarist who has ALS. You want to bring awareness to all of this.
Yeah, we're supporting a bunch of different mental health organizations on the tour, specifically Music Cares, which provides mental health support for musicians. And we raised a bunch of money for them earlier last year after I lost a very dear friend of mine who was also a violinist. And so it's very, very close to my heart. My guitarist does not have ALS, but his hero, Jason Becker, does.
I see. I'm so sorry.
And basically, Jason Becker would have been one of the most prolific, he already was by age 20, electric guitarists in the world. He was already a legend, and then he got ALS when he was 20 years old. He's completely paralyzed. And so my guitarist, Sam Farrellis, was chosen by Jason, who is the longest living person with ALS, oldest living person right now. And Jason chose Sam to be his body and play guitar for him in his honor. And I'm also very lucky that Sam gets to be my guitarist on tour.
Wow. Wow. What a connection there. Well, we're very much looking forward to a performance from you. What are you going to play for us?
Right now? Or,
Yes.
Oh, I'm about to play my original song, Dragon, and it's from my upcoming album, and I'm so, so excited.
Okay, take it away.
Okay.
chills.
Oh, thank you guys.
That's incredible.
Thank you so much.
How you blend all of that together, really beautiful, so
you.
fun. You got to check this out. Mia Asano's debut headline tour lands at the Craft House Stage and Grill in Whitehall tonight.
And we have the link for tickets on our website, PittsburghTodayLive.com.
All right, still to come, Daisy has taken us back in time to one of America's most iconic eras. She's doing the time warp to the golden age of radio for a performance that's a toe-tapping good time. Oh, and high kicks, too.
And black and gold, not this weekend. Pittsburgh is glowing green as we gear up for the giant St. Patrick's Day parade. So Boaz couldn't wait. He's already throwing a pre-party outside the studio. We'll check in with him next. Well, here in Pittsburgh, there's one magical day each year when the black and gold takes a back seat and the whole city goes full on green, and thousands of us flood downtown for one of the biggest St. Patrick's Day parades in the entire country.
But before we joined the festivities, Boaz decided he couldn't wait. He's kicking things off early with his very own St. Patty's Day pre-party right outside our studio.
That's right. He's live with the Royal Highnesses of the St. Patrick's Day parade. Hey, Boaz, what's going on out there?
Hello, yeah, you can call me Boaz O'Frankel today, actually, but let me introduce you to my newest friends over here. We've got the Miss Smiling Irish Eyes, the court over here. We've got Queen Molly over here, and Sydney and Kennedy. And so, what responsibilities do you have coming up in the next few days? This is an exciting time of the year for you.
For sure. This is definitely like our marathon week. Tomorrow we're going to be in the parade bright and early, smiling, waving at everybody. So
Obviously, smiling, it's in the name.
Exactly. So that's our big duty for the week is tomorrow.
And have you been practicing waving a lot?
Oh yes, all week long we've been practicing our waves, making sure it's perfect.
Sure. And what does it mean to you to be on this court? It must be pretty exciting.
Yeah, this is definitely exciting. Like, I know this is something we've all been looking forward to our whole lives, watching and being in the parade. So this is definitely something super exciting for all of us to be in.
In a few years, you could all be Megan Schiller. Like, great things are in all of your future. And I want to check in with Kira over here, who's the one, you're sort of the wizard behind the curtains, making the parade happen, right?
I'm just one of many wizards. We have a really, really wonderful committee, a committee of volunteers who this is what we work towards year round to put it on. So I'm just, like I said, one of many Irish wizards that help put on this parade. So it's really a group effort.
Sure. And what can folks expect tomorrow? It all starts at 10 a.m., right?
Starts at 10 a.m. We kick off at 10 a.m. Rain, snow, or shine. Emphasis on the shine. We will have a family fun zone down off of Stanwix. It's going to have a petting zoo and performers and music. We're also going to have...
I mean, let's give a shout out to your amazing dancers over here.
We're going to be dancing down there in our family fun zone after they march in the parade. We're just going to have a ton of fantastic marching units, marching groups, Irish groups. If you don't want to come down, if you want to watch it from home, it's also live streamed on our Facebook page, on our website, and on our YouTube channel. So you can watch it no matter what, but we want you down here. But, we're just really excited. It's going to be a really fun, family-friendly day. That's our goal, is a fun, family-friendly day where everybody's Irish.
Right. Well, I love it. I am so excited. It's definitely a fun part of the year. We've got Pat here, the Grand Marshal. We're going to check in with you a little bit later. And so how old do you have to be? Am I past my moment to be Miss Smiling Irish Eyes, or what's the age range?
It's 17 to 22. So just a few years over, you're good.
Well, bad news. I don't think any of us are eligible, but they found some good ones already this year, I guess.
All right, thank you, Boaz.
We were just jamming to how you were enjoying all those lovely ladies there. Well, you can see the Miss Smiling Irish Eyes Queen and her court at the Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade tomorrow, right here in downtown Pittsburgh.
And Boaz is going to keep the St. Patty's Day party going throughout the hour. We'll check back in with him in just a little bit. There's so much more to do out there.
Yeah.
Still to come, that's a wrap. It's been a while since we've had time to show one, so this is going to be fun.
Yes, and plus you have just days to get in your final votes before we reveal the Saucy 16 of our Wing-A-Ding bracket. We're letting you know who's in the lead and who's in the bottom coming up.
And hold on to Toto, Dorothy. The wind is about to pick up. Ron's in next with the forecast. I would say it is safe to say, Ron, that you have not had a dull week. I feel
Lots
like
of action.
It's been a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And so now we have more stuff. and including wind. And then like I saw CBS Evening News last night talking about the snowstorm that's not coming our way, but you're even looking at that and how that might affect us too.
Yeah, you know, and the interesting thing with that would be that Monday system for us. It has been kind of all over the place. If you remember on Monday, it looked like it was going to be here on Sunday. Now it's late Monday. We could have some severe weather, and we'll let you know. They are, at least models, trying to hint at a accumulating snow event for us. Let's just see if it can agree on just a time period at first before we start to really jump on it. We are watching it, and it's on my 7-day. We do have the wind advisory now. It kicked off at 8 o'clock, but look at where our wind speeds are right now. They're not too bad at this point. They're starting to build off to our west, and we are going to see really into the afternoon hours, but you'll start to notice by 10 o'clock that the wind speeds are going to be really picking up. It's the afternoon hours where we're looking at, you can see right there, Greensburg, the Washington area, up to 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts that will be possible as we're going through the afternoon. That's why it's a first alert weather day. Those strong wind speeds are coming our way, even though it's not too bad out there right now. 33 your temperature at this time. I do have our high temperature in the 50s today. Let's get over to your 7-day, show you what's going on there. High temperatures today coming in at 53. It's a first alert weather day. 47 your high temperature on Saturday. The St. Patrick's Day parade is going to be cool tomorrow morning as that's kicking off. And then we're all the way up there near 70 degrees for our high temperature on Sunday. The system you were just talking about, Heather, it comes in on Monday now. Let's see if that sticks, but at least right now it looks like late afternoon on Monday. 69 our high. And then our high on Tuesday, St. Patrick's Day, is just 34 degrees. Don't worry, next Friday is the beginning of spring. It's almost here. This is our last weekend.
Well, and these are like averages, right? Like what you're looking at towards the end of next week.
A lot, but you know, these are, it's really with the jet stream pattern as well. So I don't expect, you know, we are in a fairly active pattern.
Right.
I mean, we have seen big changes on Monday and Tuesday, but overall it looks like cooling down and then a little warmer, a little above average heading into next weekend.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm locked in on that 70s.
All right. Yeah, that one's pretty much a sure thing on Sunday.
Excited about that. Well, thanks, Ron. Up next, it's a musical time machine. I'm about to take you back to a time when big band horns and dazzling tap routines echoed across our country's airwaves. America's 250th birthday party is already underway in Beaver County, and I'm taking you there for a very special performance when PTL comes right back. Hey everyone, we are coming to you from Lincoln Park Performing Arts Center, where the hits of the 1940s are broadcasting loud and proud with their newest production of All Hands on Deck. We have the show director Sharon as well as the choreographer Amber here. Thank you so much for being with us. And Sharon, I'm going to start with you. If you can give us an overview of what this show is all about.
Yeah, it's basically a vehicle for these great songs and big choreography and big dances from the 1940s. It's on the pretense of the Hollywood Victory Caravan, with movie stars touring across the country selling war bombs.
And we all remember that fun time. And of course, there's a lot of patriotism and things sprinkled in there. So how did you incorporate that when directing?
First of all, with the set, obviously, and there's a beautiful rendition of America the Beautiful. And it's been really lovely seeing the kids learn about the history of the 1940s.
Oh, how amazing. And of course, we have great music. And Amber, you have the opportunity to incorporate so many fun dance styles in this show.
Truly, you're getting everything in this show. You're getting big, lavish production numbers, tap numbers, big band numbers, salsa, polka, you name it, you're seeing it on the stage.
And you are a Lincoln Park alum. How fun is it to come back to teach these kids?
Yeah, it's surreal. It's absolutely amazing to be back. Being out in the real world and doing it after learning from professionals and at this school, it feels really amazing to be back and teaching these kids.
What a great full circle moment for you. Now, these kids are going to perform for us, so can you set us up for what we're going to see?
Yes, in honor of Women's History Month, you're going to see our all-women-led cast of Rosie the Riveter. So we're going to give you a live performance of that right now.
Can't wait to see it.
You know, boys, you're not the only ones fighting this war.
Your girls back home are sure doing their part too. And here is something to tell you about it.
Welcome, ladies.
While other girls attend their favorite cocktail bar, sipping dry martinis, munching caviar, there's a girl who's really putting them to shame. Rosie is her name. All the day long, whether rain or shine, she's a part of the assembly line. She's making history, working for victory. Rosie, the Riveter, keeps a sharp lookout for for sabotage. Sitting up there on the fuselage. That little girl can do more than a male can do. Rosie, the Riveter. Rosie's got a boyfriend, Charlie. Charlie, he's a Marine. Rosie is protecting Charlie, working overtime on the riveting machine. When they gave her a production E, she was as proud as a girl could be. There's something true about red, white, and blue about Rosie, the Riveter. When everyone stops to admire the scene, Rosie's at work on the B-19. She's never twittery, nervous, or jittery. Rosie, the Riveter. What if she's smeared full of oil and grease, doing her bit on the old Lend-Lease? She keeps the gang around, they love to hang around. Rosie, the Riveter. Rosie buys a lot of war bonds. That girl really has sense. Wishes she could purchase more bonds, putting all her cash into national defense. Senator Jones, who is in the know, shouted these words on the radio. Berlin will hear about, Moscow will cheer about. Rosie, 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 working the assembly line. Rosie, 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 on the assembly line.
Woohoo! I love the can-do spirit, ladies. And for all of you out there that want to check out All Hands on Deck at Lincoln Park Performing Arts Center, be sure to check it out next Thursday because this show is going to be sure to pack a punch.
On the assembly line.
That was amazing.
We were literally tapping our toes. They are so great. And fun fact, Amber, the choreographer, she has done countless Broadway, regional things, and to be able to come back to her high school and just be a role model and inspiration, a success story, it's really fun.
Really cool to see that, and it is very catchy. You're right, toe tapping the whole time. You can catch All Hands on Deck next Thursday, March 19th to Sunday, March 22nd. Get your tickets at lincolnparkarts.org, or you can find the link on our website, pittsburghtodaylive.com.
Well, up next, Boaz is taking his St. Patrick's Day party to the Pub on Wheels. Oh, what'll it be, Boaz? Okay, will you bring us back a pint? He's showing us how St. Patrick's Day, well, it may just come to you when PTL comes right back.
We are getting ready for St. Patrick's Day here outside the studio. Now, the direct flight to Dublin hasn't started yet, but if you still want to go to an authentic Irish pub, it's not too late because you can have the authentic Irish pub come to you. This is a pub on wheels over here. It's parked right outside the studio, and we are heading into this Irish pub. It's like we've just traveled thousands of miles to Ireland. We've got Des behind the bar. Thanks for bringing the pub to us.
Not at all. It's my pleasure. Welcome on board.
Yeah. And so how did you create an Irish pub on wheels? Like, what did this used to be?
This used to be a travel trailer, and during the course of COVID, we had a notion that we're sick and tired of hanging around in our houses. And myself and my partner Tom decided we'd give it a shot and found an old travel trailer, and my brother-in-law Bob helped us rip it apart and rebuild the thing in our dream world.
And so, like, you built a bar in here?
Yes, we did. No, there's our bar here. Actually, it's a little bit notable in that we were looking at the expense of buying a bar, and we said we found a lovely old church pew that was looking for a new home. So this bar spent most of its life as a church pew in a lovely holy church, holy place.
Well, I want to mention that jersey up on the wall over there, too.
That's my niece Dorothy Wall's game-worn Irish rugby jersey. She has now earned 40 appearances for the Irish national team playing rugby over in, obviously not around here, but over in Europe.
And part of what makes this a real Irish pub is that it's, the bartender over here is Irish.
That is correct. Yes, I've been in the States here for a long time, since 1988 at this point, but I go back frequently, so I enjoy it.
And tell me what you're pouring for us today. What are we going to be sampling?
Well, we have a couple of choices on the whiskey front. What would be your choice? We have a Tullamore Dew, we have a Jameson.
Let's go Tullamore. Why not?
Tullamore a look? Okay. take the cold out of the morning, right?
Yeah, I was drinking coffee, but maybe this is the real beverage I should be enjoying this morning.
The combination might be good, coffee and beer.
And so how are you going to be spending your St. Patrick's Day?
I am going to be actually watching, I'm going to be watching the parade for a bit, but also Ireland are playing Scotland in rugby, so I'm going to be watching that.
Okay.
So that's primarily it. Yeah, and then we have a party in the afternoon where the pub is going to be.
Right, and that's sort of the fun thing is if you are having a birthday party, a reunion, a bar mitzvah, and you want an Irish pub to show up, they can give you a call and book you, and you can come and sort of bring the international flair in the party.
Absolutely, we set up right in your driveway or wherever suits, in the backyard or whatever. It's a fairly big rig, so we have to be careful with logistics. But right there at home, and the best part ever is the next morning it's gone.
Yeah. I love that. I do want to point out we're not drinking it right now, but there is a Guinness tap right over here, which feels like that's obviously a necessity in any Irish pub. Okay, well, should we cheers over here?
Here's to St. Patrick and all the things he brought us.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a sip. It tastes like Ireland. I love it. This is fantastic. What's the weirdest event you've ever gone to with this thing?
Well, this is not weird, but we've had a 1-year-old birthday party and we've had a 90-year-old birthday party, so we're spanning the spectrum.
Oh my gosh. Well, I love it. Okay, well, whatever event you have coming up, I think it's probably an excuse to have an Irish pub pull up to your house, right?
Yeah, you know what? The 1-year-old birthday party makes a lot of sense to me, though, because we celebrated big time when all of our kids turned 1, because we were like, we did it.
Yeah, it's for the adults, really.
It's like
right?
one of the hardest years of your life, and you're like, yes, we made it. We all made it.
Good excuse to celebrate. Thanks so much, Boaz.
Boaz, did you feel like that put a little hair on your chest?
It feels good. I'm awake. I'm definitely awake now.
That's definitely,
Bring some of that on in here.
Okay.
Get the party started. It's Friday.
Have fun.
Thanks, Boaz. And who knows, you may just see the pub on wheels around town this weekend.
For a look at where you might find it, go to PittsburghTodayLive.com. Our Wing-a-Ding bracket is really taking flight. Facebook is clucking with opinions and comments, and they're getting extra saucy. Who's your ride or fry for best wings? Stick around. We're about to sauce you up with the top 2 after the break.
Well, it's March, and you know what that means. It's time for our bracket, and this year the theme is wings. So we asked you to nominate your favorite place, and you answered big time.
Literally, we received over 1,000 nominations, and they are still coming in.
Wow, and here's how you can nominate your favorite spot. So just go to the Pittsburgh Today Live and Talk Pittsburgh Facebook pages now and find the wing bracket post pinned to the top of the page. Leave a comment telling us what place in town you think makes the best wings, and tell us a bit about why that place got your thumbs up.
The #1 seeds, we have to tell you, have already been secured. One of them has a number in its name. The other does pizza really well, but there's still time to get on the bracket itself.
So if you want to see your favorite wing place make the cut, nominate them now. And you have until 5 p.m. today, because on Monday, we're revealing, I love this, the Saucy 16.
Yeah, we need to come up with some clever names for the rest of the bracket. We're working on it. We're working on it. Can't wait for that. We can't wait to reveal that coming up on Monday. But up next, Mikey is standing by. Come on in to give us a look at what's coming up today on Talk Pittsburgh.
Also in our green, and we'll let you know what we have planned for Monday on Pittsburgh Today Live.
I think it's safe to say, I can say this for all week, it's been a packed show today, and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
Every single day we've had so much stuff. St. Patty's Day today, a rockin' violinist, and a great show to check out as well.
That's right, and Talk Pittsburgh has a packed day as well, so Mikey joins us now. Hey Mikey, what's happening today at 3?
Hey ladies, so happy to join you. And so Talk Pittsburgh, we have an amazing show like you said. Now, here's the question. Why do Pittsburgh potholes seem worse than ever? What's causing them? Where you say the worst ones are, and how to avoid costly damage. So we're talking about that. Also, Boaz is getting us parade ready with a preview of the weekend St. Patrick's Day celebration as well. And Heather has your popcorn plans, what to watch and stream this weekend. There's some good movies out.
Oh
so
my
looking
gosh,
forward to
yes.
that.
Yeah, some really good choices. We're gonna have a great hour. Thanks, Mikey.
Thanks.
See you in just a bit. And that's all the time that we have for today. Be sure to watch Monday at 9. David's going to be back to reveal the saucy 16 of our PTL versus Talk Pittsburgh Wing-a-Ding bracket. See if your local spot made the cut.
I love that name. Plus, is it cheating if you use AI to help you write a wedding speech? And should anyone admit that they had a chatbot help them with their dating profile? An etiquette expert is giving us the do's and don'ts of AI in social situations.
This is going to be a really interesting conversation. We're looking forward to that. And I know this is your favorite time of year.
Yes.
It's the Oscars, and you're going to the big event this weekend, is that right?
Yes, the local Pittsburgh Film Office, Lights, Glamour, Action. Can't wait to get dressed up and talk about all things film with all of the film people.
So we are going to recap things coming up on Monday. We are diving into the biggest moments from Hollywood's grandest night. And then Dr. Mike is in to talk hot topics for pets as well.
Oh, fun. That and more tomorrow at 9 or Monday at 9 on KDKA and on KDKA Plus at 1.
Thanks so much for spending part of your day with us.
And we'll see you Monday. Until then, stay safe and have a great day, Pittsburgh.
It was really kind of odd.
And then you have to tell people, like, are you okay if this is on TV?
Right.
This is for TV purposes.
You're supposed to do that?
So we raised awareness for Girl Scouts and earned a patch.
Nice.
We're doing a good deed.
She's giving you that side eye.
I know, but I think that we're friends now. Are we friends now? Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yes.
We get to talk with him.
You got it? You got it?
I'm bracing myself. I love how I've disappeared.
How is this show different from other cooking shows?
Well, the $1 million is a big one.
Were you behind the driver's seat? Look at this one. Oh, God. She's a beaut. And a really hot cast.
I like big bridges, and I cannot lie.
Will you sing a little bit of the song? Mississippi, Alabama, run. I don't know that I'm capable of doing this. You see this guy? And a blazer. I know. He's like, I don't know if I can do it. Maybe the blazer. Yeah, when he calls, you probably say yes, right?
Yeah.